Remember you.
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii. Sam. Okay. How's it?
Not all of us.
Not all of us. Okay, Ghost Box is going on. September 2nd. Hello, welcome. Good morning. Afternoon, by the time you see this, or tomorrow, or whatever.
Track.
September 2nd, it's Monday. It's Labor Day. So, I don't know, people either are doing stuff on Labor Day or they're not doing anything. And
Pathetic.
I don't know whether people watch this. Thanks for watching, if you're watching.
You're listening.
Weird thing is, I got the paper.
Cover.
The paper. So my sister gets the paper every day now. My mom doesn't get the paper every day. Like Monday, Tuesdays, there's no paper. Wednesday, I think. Saturday, no paper. No one gets paper. But got a paper when I shouldn't have got a paper. I think it's Labor Day, and they're just like, well, it's too much labor to figure out who's who. But there's lots in the news. I mean, the weather's going good. I think it's
shovel.
Not quite. Trade winds aren't really quite back, so the humid stuff is still. But trade winds are going to be back, and things are going to be happening. But there's just so much. And I just saw there's the election in Venezuela, and they elected somebody else because the people hate this dictator guy, whatever. And they elected somebody else, but the dictator guy disavowed the election and stayed in office. Like, he's kind of like what Trump was trying to do. This guy actually did. And they took his plane. For some reason, he's on his plane from Venezuela president plane, and he's in a Dominican Republic, and someone from the U.S., U.S. officials took the plane and flew it to Florida. Like, they kidnapped him. They didn't kidnap him. It's some type of legal thing, so it's like what do they call it? I don't know. They transferred him away from. He's in Florida now. There's that. There's this shooting now over here on this island, Oahu. On that side, Waianae, they have lots more police, but then there's like more shootings. They got more police now. There's more shootings, and they had one of the biggest shootings. There's like 5 people dead. Which for I mean, Oahu was like, oh my god. It was kind of a feud between two families, or some people between two.
Be careful.
The guy loaded barrels of gasoline in a front loader, kind of not the forklift, but the front loader. Barrels of gasoline, drove next door, shoving their cars in their carport further, and they're having an outdoor family gathering, so they're like running out of the way out of the car, shoving their things in the gasoline cans and all this kind of stuff, and pulls out guns, starts shooting away. Holy people! Like gun? Yeah, no kidding. Like, what's going on? This is going on over here. And goodbye. And it's Mongoose Monday. That's what it is. Yeah, Mongoose Monday and Labor Day, double bonus. And here's like one of the cool ones though. Trump, it's September now, and Trump is up for sentencing on the 18th for all the 27 felony counts, or however many it was. That was the Stormy Daniel multiple felony defraud case or something, business defraud. So that's sentencing's coming up. They're trying their desperate to not be sentenced. And they're trying to push it to the federal court. And it's denied because it's in a state court. So it's like federal powers, state powers. So he won't be able to touch it if it's in the state courts. But if they push it to federal court, he might be able to make it go away when he's president. But that's not happening. It's staying in the state court. He's going to be sentenced. And then there's the January 6th trial. Remember the trials? All the trials? The January 6th one. Yeah, but the Supreme Court made him immune to presidential action criminology. All the crimes you can commit when you're president, acting as a president. So,
have you been before?
Since the Supreme Court did that, Jack Smith, prosecutor, rewrote, trimmed off the ones that might be considered possibly presidential things. He trimmed that off and rewrote a new indictment. So he's being indicted again, new style, like the updated version of the indictment for January 6th. Now, non-government officials like Rudy Giuliani, you have to be a government official. That's the other one. But anyways, it gets confusing. But anyhow, this makes 5 times he's been criminally indicted by a grand jury for all on possible cause. Do you know that the Supreme Court thing, if he gets that going on, the president can make sham investigations with the DOJ. They can use the DOJ to investigate that one, like without cause, criminally investigating. So that's it. He's weaponized the DOJ for real, and so it's just nuts. So anyhow, there's a lot of stuff going on, and then Israel and Ukraine's going good now, I think, a little bit. Anyways, too much talk. Quickly, to the paper. Hawaii's. Oh, you know what? We got the paper. Look. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Where are we?
Sitting in Honolulu in the early morning. Hawaii's got news too. Look. See, there it is. 4 dead, 2 hurt in Waianae disputes. Kind of Hatfield and McCoy, but not. It's more like members from the 2 different families. But wow, I mean, a front loader, barrels of gasoline, and gunfire. They're shooting at the barrels too. And the guy's not
pathetic.
Yeah. So a lot of these guys are not like youngsters. Like, well, one of them's young. And the hotel workers are on strike. All the hotels, well, most of them.
Disgusting.
This is a leftover from the pandemic, when they kind of did pandemic rules after the pandemic, and they kind of greed corporation kept the advantage over the workers and raked in profits, and they don't want to. Big corporation don't want to change stuff. Time for sports. I don't know what's going on. Volleyball. UH sets San Diego aside, so they won volleyball. Okay, I'm not really interested in volleyball. USC won. USC won. Team's bus crash. Oh God, what's going on? You know what? Need a little, just relax. Remember back in the day when everything in the past was just super cash. Like, remember 1959? Oh, that was a cash year. When you relax, just put your feet up on the desk. Polish shoes. Where's my shoe shine, boy? Like many other lawmakers in the territorial legislature, not even a state, Hawaii, Representative Hiroshio Kato caught a catnap during a recess in the state. See, this is the territorial legislation branch. Put your feet up on the desk and take a cat nap. Like, this guy looks bored as heck. Perhaps a finger on the pulse. Oh, walk your doggy.
Listen to me.
No.
Listen.
Oh, there's a political cartoon.
Teachers without children disorient and really disturb me.
Shady Vance. What is he trying to be, the Wolverine with the mustache?
For your information, I have dozens of kids.
Wah wah. Gee, what an idiot. Sorry. That's not nice to say.
Hello, God. Can you hear it?
Oh, this looks Nash. This looks, okay.
Careful.
Is this one-sided? This is a spin? What is this one? Hawaii Democrats, a bet. Wide communist agenda. Unfortunately, I feel that Hawaii's delegation... Oh, what you doing? Hawaii's delegation to Democratic National Convention adopted the propaganda of communism as a way our nation needs to go for America to survive. This selection about communism versus common sense. Oh, I see alliteration. Communism versus common sense, not Democrat versus Republicans. Donald Trump wants to turn out that is too big to rig, meaning that no matter how much propaganda, false facts, and lies the Democratic machine thrusts upon the American citizens,
Brother.
it will not prevail.
Can you hear her?
If the propaganda of communism is allowed to win, then we as a free nation will cease to exist.
Martha.
Well, cease to exist. It is unfortunate that Hawaii's delegation is composed mainly of career politicians who blindly follow the Democratic machine and care only for their political survival.
Heart attack.
Drew Kursora Mo Ili talking in Tutu voice. Well, gee, thank you, Drew. Someone didn't attend class in high school history. What the heck? What's with the everything's communism? Short lesson here. Karl Marx, like in the mid 1800s, there was a lot of papers, Darwin's theory. Karl Marx wrote one too, and that's where you get Marxism from. And it's like pro-worker, take advantage of the workers. And at the end, there's a communist agenda. And it's like workers unite and take over the bourgeois, the wealthy, and that's and then it went to Lenin in Russia, and Russia becomes communism, and it's kind of spread into like so Russia and China become the big communism thing. And then when it gets really big, it gets corrupt and it's really bad. And the free market and communism takes control over the production of goods. So the gross domestic product is controlled by a small state. So they get to turn into oligarchs later. So it's not really free market system. It's not capitalism like the good old USA. You can make a profit and get rich. And in World War II, the Nazis fought the communism. The communists
He won't leave.
and the Nazis were battled each other.
Father.
Because the Nazis, as a fascist type thing, wanted all the wealth to be concentrated under the few powerful by force over others. Fascism. So, maybe we just hit on the nerve here. Why they're so anti-communism. They don't want this people power. They want...
Can you feel me?
But anyways, what's going on in America nowadays is not...
Idiotic.
Is idiotic. Thank you.
Pathetic.
Pathetic.
Are you scared?
Yes, I'm scared. What's up? But when they wave the word communism around, one, they don't know what what it really means from history. They don't know what that is, and they're waving it around like the Red Scare.
Billy.
You're labeled communist and you're out. And they're trying to make fear-mongering. Those are the bad guys. They're communists. They're not. They're just saying that to scare people to vote for these guys who are basically turning into what's known as a fascist agenda. It's just politics out of hand. So anyhow, I find it incredibly what is going on when they throw that word around and they don't know the definition, they don't know the history. They're just like saying, they're that, you don't like them, right? That's what they are. We're all gonna turn in. Communism is far from the democratic agenda because the free market is freer and stronger. So yeah, anyway, it's Labor Day. Have a great day. Okay, aloha. Sorry to make them long. Don't mean to make them long. It's going to be a short one, but so let's stop.
This is my place.
That is when a plane and boom boom and gas cans. Aloha to you though. Aloha, everything's fine. Aloha. Have a good Labor Day. Bye. Aloha.